Is Sora 2 Pro worth it?
Quick note before we dive in, while producing this review, OpenAI made significant changes to Sora 2 mid-production. Features that worked one day stopped working the next, including the avatar and Cameo capabilities I'll be demonstrating. Wow. So first, let's talk about the feature that everyone's testing, Cameo. When you first launch Sora, either on the iOS app or at sora.chatgpt.com, you're invited to record a short verification clip. Literally you saying a few numbers to confirm your likeness. Once that's done, the magic begins. Cameo lets you drop yourself into any AI-generated video scene imaginable. Within minutes, I had myself surfing, skiing, and even snowboarding. Then I got a little more ambitious. I made a shot that started with a drone flyover, dove underwater, and ended with me riding inside a wave, all with a few text prompts. With the Pro version, I was able to make 15-second videos in a high resolution during this rollout phase, while non-Pro users can only make a 10-second video in a standard resolution. At some point in the future, the Pro version is supposed to let you make 20-second videos in 4K resolution without watermarks. What's wild is how easy it is to push creative boundaries. I've placed myself in space, in comic books, and in fantasy worlds that only existed in my imagination. And it's not just solo scenes. If your friends make their cameos public or share them with you, you can tag them in your prompt and appear together. Adding a cameo to a video is as simple as adding an @ symbol to their username and adding to the prompt. Your cameos will even include lip syncing in the person's voice. Everything is consent-based. You decide who can use your cameo, and you can revoke access at any time. A smart move by OpenAI to avoid the likeness abuse we've seen with other tools. One thing that I liked since video rendering times wildly changed is that I was able to get notifications on my Apple Watch and iPhone when my clip was ready. Nice touch. Once your video is done, you can leave it in your draft folder, post it to Sora's social, a TikTok style page, or download it with watermarks. It is expected that sometime in the future, the watermarks may get removed for paid users. You don't need to do cameos to use Sora 2. You can also use it for normal video generation, and you can upload some images, but not photos of people at the current time. Sora supports full text to video prompting, and you can make the prompt as sparse or as detailed as you want. I was able to direct to take a drone shot and then move the camera underwater, the kind of lighting I wanted, and even the sounds and special effects I wanted. The limits I found during the rollout were still 15 seconds for Sora Pro versus 10 seconds, and high resolution for Pro versus regular resolution. Once again, it is expected that the resolution for the Pro version will be 4K and up to 20 seconds of video post-rollout. It is also expected that the downloads will not have watermarks for the Pro version post-rollout. During the initial rollout, Sora 2 Pro was fun to play with if you already have a Pro account, but you may want to wait if you are doing serious videos, since the watermarks are still present. Also, I ran into some issues with content restrictions when trying to get Sora 2 to demonstrate how to create a cameo, and had to give the prompt to VO3 to generate that video. What frustrated me most was that ChatGPT itself couldn't help me understand why the prompt was blocked or how to fix it. If OpenAI's own AI doesn't know the rules for their video product, how can users be expected to navigate it effectively? If you're using Sora as a casual playground, testing prompts, creating short meme-style content, or experimenting with cameos, the free tier is more than enough. Sora 2, at the time of creating this video, is invite-only and available only in the US and Canada. It is definitely fun to play with, but it is really in the rollout phase, so it is hard to make any major decisions because the environment is still evolving. OpenAI is dipping their toes into a social media platform with only AI-generated content. Sora feels like OpenAI's experiment in what comes next. A place where your likeness, your voice, and your imagination can all exist inside short, remixable stories. So if you're wondering whether Sora 2 Pro is worth it, I would say hold off until the rollout has been completed and Sora 2 Pro features have been fully unlocked. Thanks for joining me at My High Tech Life, where we look at new technology and give you an unbiased assessment to help you make your high-tech decisions. See you next week.